Today, the Thunderbirds of Bellevue West beat the Monarchs of Papillion-La Vista in Class A competition. This NETV sports exclusive is brought to you in part by viewers like you who are financial contributors to Nebraskans for public television. Hi again, everybody. Welcome back to Lincoln's Pershing Center along with Kathy Wieskamp. I'm Kevin Kugler. We're glad to have you with us today for the Class A state championship. And if these two teams look familiar to each other, well, they ought to. They've played now. This will be the 7th meeting between Papillion-La Vista and Bellevue West.
And really, Bellevue West has won all 6 of their previous matchups. This is going to be a tough one. It's hard to beat a team 7 times. But again, Papillion's got to overcome. We've done this, and we've lost 6 times. So it's going to be a balance of whoever has the right mentality or who executes.
Well, let's take a look at where these two teams come from. They're very close. In fact, they're both in the Omaha metro area. Bellevue West and Papillion-La Vista in Class A on our map, as you see there. And how did they get to this state championship game? Well, there it is. Bellevue West beat Lincoln Southwest and North Platte. Papillion-La Vista sweeping Bellevue East and Norfolk to get to this championship game. And the matchup that I think was anticipated by everyone that watches Class A volleyball, Bellevue West and Papillion-La Vista, two teams that have been on target to match up all year long. And Bellevue West now number 13 in the nation, going up against the Papillion-La Vista team they've beaten 6 times. It's the team of the 90s in Bellevue West against the 3-time defending state champs in Papillion-La Vista.
Which, again, you've got experience and you've also got some tradition here. Papillion comes in with experience the last few years. These players have been here in this situation. Bellevue West has been here, but it's been a while since they've been in the finals or been the champions like this Papillion squad. So there's 2 different dynamics going on, 2 great programs, and it's great to see them here in the finals.
Well, we're going to see some fantastic talent on hand here today. Kyla Rohrig of Papillion-La Vista, who is going to be one of the best recruits in the state next year. She's just a junior, and you look around at Bellevue West, a couple already Division I prospects, Tatum Ailes and Carolyn Decker, 2 players that will be playing Division I volleyball next season as they leave after this year from Bellevue West. This is going to be a great one between Bellevue West and Papillion-La Vista as we get this one started between the Monarchs and the Thunderbirds. And let's go to our public address announcer, Dwight Weininger, for today's player introductions.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Nebraska School Activities Association, its member schools, and U.S. Bank, welcome to the Pershing Center for the 2003 Class A Volleyball State Championship Game. Today's game features the Bellevue West Thunderbirds versus the Monarchs of Papillion-La Vista High School. And now, let's meet the players and coaches competing in today's game. First for the home team, the Bellevue West Thunderbirds. Number 5, Jenny Kozlik. Number 6, Hannah Lamb. Number 7, Keegan Coop. Number 8, Courtney Babick. Number 9, Gabby Ailes. Number 10, Kelsey Woodard. Number 11, Chelsea Krychek. Number 12, Tatum Ailes. Number 14, Carolyn Decker. Number 15, Laura Brazil. Number 16, Ashley Pitak. Number 17, Brooke Delano. Number 18, Brittany Allwine. The head coach for the Thunderbirds is Joanne Campus, assisted by Bob Stanley and Megan Aarons. And now, for the visiting team, the Papillion-La Vista Monarchs. Number 1, Jamie Attree. Number 2, Angie Brown. Number 3, Nikki Susi. Number 4, Jessie Shives. Number 5, Alex Mucky. Number 6, Liz Stevens. Number 7, Amy Hubenka. Number 8, Steph Fulken. Number 9, Autumn Noor. Number 10, Jilly Jacksich. Number 11, Alicia Webb. Number 12, Kyla Rory. And number 13, Amanda Holiday. Head coach for the Monarchs is J.J. Tochek, assisted by Angie Maresco, Cal Griffiths, Janine Masker, and Doug Scholl. Today's game officials are Nancy Fuchs and Tim Salmon. The bench official is Susie Graber. And now, ladies, let's play volleyball!
Here we go, Class A state championship between Papillion-La Vista and Bellevue West, a matchup that has been anticipated most of the year between these two teams, but every time they've met this year, Bellevue West, that's 6 times, has gotten the better of the Monarchs of Papillion-La Vista. How does Papillion-La Vista, Kathy, overcome that obvious advantage?
I think they've got to think about, it's difficult to beat a team that many times. They need to, I'm sure they've analyzed film, looked at areas of strengths that worked for things that worked for them and what rotations and what areas they struggled with, and I'm sure they've trained and set their game plan up to try and combat those.
Joanne Kappas, they haven't been in the title game at Bellevue West since the '99 season, and that's very rare for the team that were the state champs in '89 and '90 and '92, '93, '94, '95, '96, and '97. To say they were the team of the '90s is probably an understatement. There weren't any others. They won them every year.
They ruled the '90s.
No question, but they haven't been here in a while, mainly because Papillion-La Vista keeps winning state championships. They have won the last 3 in Class A. So between these two schools, a lot of state championships over the last decade and a half.
So a lot of tradition here and a lot of pride, really, matching up on this one.
Jillian Jacksich will serve. Papillion-La Vista, the 3 seed. Bellevue West, the 1 seed. Omaha Marion lost in the first round yesterday as the 2 seed. Coming in quickly, Carolyn Decker. Quick setup, Rorig's first attempt. Tatum Ailes. Decker again. Big swing and the kill by Carolyn Decker, and the side out to Bellevue West.
Decker is a big, heavy swinger. She comes up, she's got a real strong arm, and she comes very aggressive at the ball.
Decker headed to Creighton to play volleyball after this season. Right at the net. And a violation against Papillion-La Vista. The first point goes to Bellevue West.
Called a lift there. They said the ball set too long in their setter's hands, and that is going to result in a lift call.
Ashley Petak serving. 1-0 Bellevue West. Petak, good serve. Rorig's try down the line, got the touch and the side out to Papillion-La Vista. If they're going to win, she has to play as big as she is.
That's right. She is a power hitter. She's their go-to girl. She had, folks, 764 kills in the regular season. That's incredible.
Number. Decker. And that is wide and a point for Papillion-La Vista. Autry. Decker. Quick setup, Rorig with the tip. And into the corner. Well, they're cognizant of the big block up there, and they were able to push it around the block.
And really found a nice spot to put it on the floor. I mean, there's one thing taking it over, tipping it over where defensive players, but finding those holes is key.
1-1 and a serve into the net, side out, back over to Papillion-La Vista. Back to serve, Steph Foken. Quick setup on the slide, Woodard. And Woodard gets the kill. One of the great freshmen on this very good and very young Bellevue West team.
That's right. Bellevue West really is playing with a lot of youth on this team. They're here in the finals. With that, that's just got to be exciting for them to see, and just how poised they are out there.
On the overpass, into the net, and a point for Bellevue West. They lead it 2-1.
Holiday kind of got caught in the net. Ball is tied up there and puts her in a tough spot.
Carolyn Decker serving. She pulled a stomach muscle in October, but she is fully recovered, and as you see there, delivering with the ace serve.
And if you've got a pulled stomach muscle, you're in a difficult situation. Every time you rotate, open up to attack, every time you go to serve, puts pressure on that, stretches that, and so that's pretty important. She's able to be strong.
Serve is long, a little too strong on that serve, and it's back over to Papillion-La Vista on the side out. 3-1 Bellevue West with the lead, and Rohrig to serve. Ailes to Ailes. Holiday will set it up, punch towards the back. Tatum Ailes sets it up for Gabby Ailes. And the Ailes combination results in a kill.
You can't beat that 1-2 punch there. Just a nice aggressive swing, good ball, and it's a nice tempo. The ball's going at a nice fast tempo, trying to beat the block.
I could have said the cure for what ails you, but I avoided that temptation. And I'm sure I'll
only for so long, didn't you? You
I'll
had
get many
to get it
thank you notes at some point. As the kill there by Jillian Jaksic gets it back on the side out to Papillion-La Vista. Amanda Holiday serving, 3-1 Bellevue West leading. Ailes to the floor, side out back to Bellevue West. These two teams are so familiar, Kathy, with what the other is going to do. There will be no surprises today.
That's right, and it's just a matter of decisions right there. Again, great choice by setters to set to the outside, thinking that they're going to the middle. The middle kind of froze and stayed and left a hole for her to swing through.
Keegan Coop in to serve. Rohrig back row attack. Quick setup and too long, Brooke Delano.
Again, another one of those ninth graders out there. She's played strong and done a great job all season. They're just got a little under the ball, couldn't keep it in.
Eubanka serves. Ailes, tough ball to handle. She sends it over to Gabby Ailes. Holiday, quick setup for Jaksic. Tatum Ailes again to Gabby Ailes. Right at the net, tough one to handle, but Papillion-La Vista comes through. Great swing by Jillian Jaksic, and Bellevue West couldn't play it.
Jillian Jaksic is really aggressive here. Nice, hard, powerful swing. Catches the block, but just as stronger than the block.
Papillion trailing by one on serve. Eubanka. Long from Decker, and we're tied at 3.
Decker's very aggressive, taking that ball from back behind the 10-foot line. Just didn't get her hand on the ball real clean and wasn't able to keep it in.
3-3 the score. Eubanka to serve. Quick setup, good swing, Brooke Delano, and that's a great set by Tatum Ailes.
Right, great reach and good snap. Look how far on top of the ball she is, and just notice how hard she rotates the wrist down to the ground, sending the ball down just as quickly.
Gabby Ailes serve. Off the net, long from Jillian Jaksic, and Bellevue West back out in front. 4-3 the score, Ailes to serve. Good server, third on the team, had 46 aces this year. Back row attack for Rohrig. Decker to the floor, 5-3 Bellevue West.
Decker does a tremendous job here. She goes up strong, reaches high, and again, rotating with the wrist, turns the ball around the blocker's hands. Timeout
taken by J.J. Tocek. Bellevue West has opened up a 5-3 lead, and Tocek wants to talk things over with his team. NETV Sports has a great website for you. Log on to mynptv.org and click on the sports link. There you'll find information about today's game and how you can support NETV Sports, because without support from viewers like you, we wouldn't be able to bring you high school volleyball. Log on to mynptv.org and be more connected with NETV Sports. Bellevue West cheerleaders performing in the timeout as the T-Birds lead the Monarchs 5-3 here in game one, trying to close out a 7-0 season record against Papillion-La Vista, but a long way to go in this one. Holiday, quick setup for Jaksic. Decker, put up by Ubenka. And another quick set, terrific up there by Ailes, but into the net. And it'll be a side out to Papillion-La Vista.
Both these teams are very good defensive players, and got some powerful hitters here and going back and forth, so defense will be a key, keeping that up off those strong attacks.
Decker off the top of the block. They'll set it up for Rohrig, back into the front. The block is there, but it's a lift, and it'll be a point for Papillion-La Vista. Rohrig just too strong up front.
She's powerful and she's tall, has a long reach, and so she's getting up over the top, or at least coming in with a lot of power.
Ailes, Decker, talk about coming in with power.
She is really driving to the ball. She gets off hard off the net, but she comes in here. You can see how she's incorporated her hips, her shoulders in that swing.
Set up, Holiday for Rohrig. Right over the net, pounded right back. Bellevue West setting up for Decker. And there's Decker again. That's a great arm swing.
She's just coming in, and here she really rotates on the ball. She gets the ball up. You can see how she turns it, cuts the hand to the sharp right side, and really does a good job getting the ball around him.
6-4, Bellevue West leading. They'll try Rohrig again. And this time she gets it to the floor.
Bellevue West is getting their hands on it, and they're slowing it down. That's what the purpose of the block is, to either stop it, protect an area, or slow it down. But the defense is not ready to make a play behind it when they did slow it down here.
Decker with the tip. Rohrig will try. A little bit off the net. Same result for Kyla Rohrig. She is so strong that she can really dictate the tempo and the action of a game.
And there she's a little bit under the ball, but she's still able to get such a powerful attack on it just because of her shoulder strength.
6-5, Bellevue West leading. Decker, and in, just catching the inside, and a side out to Bellevue West.
Decker is really coming in strong on her attack. She's really doing a great job hitting hard. She's also hitting different areas, making the defenders really be focused.
Jennifer Kozlik to serve. Quick setup and a quick finish by Kyla Rohrig. She's been battling the flu, but you wouldn't know it with her performance early.
She's coming in, she gets her hand on the ball so well. There she takes it off. You can see she doesn't fully swing through, just kind of pops her hand on it. Again, throwing the defense off. It's just a different speed, a different zone.
Ailes to Decker. That's been the recipe for success early for Bellevue West.
Ailes does a great job getting the ball to her right where she needs it, gets it to her in a nice fast tempo, and really helps Decker be successful there.
Carolyn Decker back now in the back row to serve, where she's very good as well. 80 aces this year for Carolyn Decker. And a free ball now for Bellevue West. Tough ball to handle, and Ailes somehow makes something out of it.
And that's what coaches love to see, a player bettering the ball, taking the ball that they get that maybe isn't in great condition and making something strong out of it, or improving it. She does so there.
Holiday, back set for Rohrig. Ailes again to the floor. Gabby Ailes off to a great start.
And she's not a big hitter. They pull her off the net, set her the ball a little bit deeper in the court, and that lets her use and work around the block.
Already the second timeout taken by Papillion-La Vista, with Bellevue West leading 8-5 in game one. Beginning Thursday, November 20th from Memorial Stadium. Join us for the Nebraska State High School Football Championships. Working with me again this year, Adrian Fiala and Larry Putney. And new to the NETV sports team this year is Nebraska football standout and Heisman winner Eric Crouch. It's all here on NETV Sports starting on Thursday. NETV Sports, Nebraska's home for sports. Ailes power, Tatum and Gabby, that's been the difference, along with Carolyn Decker for Bellevue West early in game one. Sent over. And now Rorig's try. Big swing and Decker with a dig.
Great dig.
Ailes. Set up this time for Hubenka. And it just gets the inside, and it's a side out to the Monarchs.
Nice swing in that 6 on the block. Should be protecting that. The defense has to go pursue that area if the ball gets over or around the block.
Ailes on the slide. Woodard. Quick setup. And the tip caught him off guard, and Jaksic gets the kill. 8-6, Bellevue West leading here. Game one. Our third championship of the day, the Class A state championship. Ailes to Ailes. On the overpass, long on the attempt from Tatum Ailes, and a point for Papillion, back within one. Rorig on serve. Tatum Ailes to Gabby. And that dig attempt is long, and a side out to Bellevue West.
And great communication by Bellevue West as the ball's coming over the net. Team really did a nice job helping and making the decision to let that ball go out of bounds.
Hubenka. Ailes, second pass. Quick offense for Papillion.
Great up.
Ailes again. Rolls it off. And Papillion cannot keep it alive. The point for Bellevue West. They lead 9-7.
Nice tempo ball into the center of the court. Again, that area is protected. Several people around the edge, but nobody's sitting there. And so it's communication and really aggressive pursuit.
And communication, the problem there. No one communicating on the Papillion side.
And nobody stepping in and taking the balls. Got to be aggressive, assertive, call it, and then move in to take it.
Tatum Ailes. At the net, pushed across, and into the net goes Papillion. Another point for Bellevue West, and Papillion cannot stop it. They're out of timeouts.
And the serve here is really going to, if Ailes can keep a run going here, will really be difficult for Papillion.
Low serve, good one. In the middle, though, Jaksic. Decker just out of self-defense keeps it alive. And Gabby Ailes can't clear the tape.
Deckers is doing a great job in the back row, strong defense. She's in the back, digging that ball up. Here you see Ailes on the attack, catches the tape. Just really not in a good position to get her hand on the ball and keep it in.
Holiday to serve. Gabby Ailes again. Rorig cannot bring it up. It's a kill and a side out back to Bellevue West.
Nice comeback by Gabby Ailes to come in, and after that previous attack, come in and make a strong play again. Staying very confident and aggressive.
Keegan Coop now in, along with Brooke Delano. Delano in the front and Coop in to serve. Close to the net, well set, and just in. And a side out to Papillion-La Vista.
That's what Papillion need. They need that ball back and keep things limited here on the point differential.
Amy Hubenka's serve. Quick setup and a big kill. Brooke Delano. That one looked like it was moving in slow motion until the swing.
That was beautiful. Goes right up. The block isn't penetrating the net, and Delano does a super job. Comes straight down and on top of it.
Holiday tracks it down. Rorig back row attack. And a lift against Bellevue West, and it'll be a side out to Papillion-La Vista. 11-7, Bellevue West leading in game one of this Class A state championship. Jaksic serving for Papillion-La Vista. Decker. Another kill for Carolyn Decker. Another side out for Bellevue West.
And Decker really went at Jackson right away because she's serving. If she's not in position right away to play defense and getting in there quickly, she's got a little bit of an edge, and she took advantage of it.
11-7 Bellevue West. At the net, into the net goes Papillion-La Vista, and a point for Bellevue West. Amanda Holiday didn't like it.
She didn't like it, but they're not passing to her very well, and she's getting stuck in that situation and a little frustration.
12-7. Bellevue West leading. Roaring. Full head of steam, nicely done.
Great up.
Decker. Hubenka. And now Roaring. Good play to get it to Roaring where she could do something with it. That's a fantastic transition by Hubenka.
Hubenka gets that ball over there, and Roaring to take. She's smart. She's not in position to really bury it, but finds a hole in an area that's vulnerable.
Set up quickly. The block right there, though, by Roaring. Decker tries a different spot, and she gets the kill.
Decker's just doing a phenomenal job mixing it up, going to different areas. She goes down the line here. She's been predominantly cross court, and she's winning out in both directions.
Kozlik serving. 12-7 Bellevue West leading. Holiday to Roaring. Decker in the corner with the kill.
And again, back to that line. She's been working hard, going to the edges of the court. She's gone cross court. Line coming up now. Don't be surprised she takes it in a new direction. She's got a couple here going somewhere else now.
13-7 Bellevue West leading. Roaring. Blocked back. Oh, the big block by Ailes and Woodard.
Ailes is really feeling good about that one. She comes up, great setup, and it's all her outside hand. She does a tremendous job on her setup, and it pays off.
Game point number 1. Roaring. Great up by Ailes. Decker to finish. At the net, and that time the win for Papillion-La Vista. Tatum Ailes got it once, but not twice.
Nope, Roaring goes up there, and just pure size, she's on top of her. Ailes was smothered in that situation.
Fokin serving for Papillion-La Vista. Ailes on the slide, Woodard blocked. Ailes will try the other side with Decker. Gets the kill.
And they just cannot stop Decker. She is hitting at will, going any direction. She's just doing a great job reading the court and the block. Game point number 2 now with Decker serving. Near the net. Battle right there, won by Gabby Ailes. 15-7, the win for Bellevue West in game number 1, and a very impressive win for the 13th ranked team in the nation. And let's find out a little more information now about how you set and close the block with our quick tip.
As a blocker, when the ball is set into your zone, you're responsible for setting up the block. You need to look at the approach of the attacker and set up on their hitting shoulder. As the assist blocker, you're coming in to close the block. You must get your feet, hands, and shoulders right next to the blocker, setting it up, therefore producing a much larger and more difficult block for the attacker.
Programming on NETV is provided in part by Education Quest Foundation. For over 15 years, Education Quest has offered free college planning services. These services include scholarship searches, student loan information, college selection, and help with completing financial aid application. Education Quest is located in Kearney, Lincoln, and Omaha. Appointments are available at 800-666-3721.
Programming on NETV is made possible by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska.
These cost about $50. This costs about $57,000. Choosing to use these can help you avoid this. And since inactivity is a better predictor of death than smoking, high blood pressure, and even heart disease, using these more and this less could save you more than money. A message that's good to know from Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska.
Bellevue West 15, Papillion-La Vista 7. The win in game 1 for Bellevue West puts them 1 away from their first state championship since 1997. Bellevue West, an interesting team. They are 45-2 on the year, 43-0 versus Nebraska competition this year. The only 2 losses came in the Nike Classic, which they played in earlier in the year. Played a lot of folks from around the country, and they lost their only 2 games in that time. That's it. And other than that, they have been great under the auspices of Nebraska competition.
Well, and that is very impressive because Nebraska has such a high level of play, and to go in day in and out and come up on top is really a testament to the great consistent play they've had all year. As you look at the stats, Bellevue West, obviously we saw the kills, 19-12 there. That was definitely a big factor. Also, they're a great defensive team. They're really digging balls. They've dug a lot of Roaring's balls, and that's kept them alive and given them a chance to run their offense back and, again, add to their kill stats.
Gabby Ailes will serve for Bellevue West. Game 2 about to begin. Papillion-La Vista needing a win here to push it to a game 3. Bellevue West 1 win away, 1 game away from a state title. Holiday, quick setup, and wide on the shot. Nope, just in. It just caught in, and a side out to Papillion-La Vista.
Just catches. I don't think she got her hand on the ball very cleanly, but it was enough spin on to get it to drop right on the edge.
Jaksic on serve. Set up for Decker. And they stop her this time. Good block setup by the Monarchs.
Great setup. They made an adjustment. The ball was set off the net a little bit to Decker, giving the block a little bit more time.
1-0 Papillion-La Vista leading. Jaksic on the serve. Decker again, this time with the tip. Good coverage. And they cannot clear the tape. It goes to the floor and a side out to Bellevue West.
Just really kind of the question, kind of lost where the ball was. Got a nice dig up by Papillion, but it's coming tight to the net and hard to determine where she was at in relationship to the net.
They'll set up Roaring. Her first swing of game 2 results in a kill.
And she can do that. If they get the ball to her in good position, she can take over a match, and she's starting them off, trying to make a statement early on.
She's powerful, but she's also very smart. You can tell by the placement in her shot. She knows the game. And the block is there again. Papillion-La Vista scoring a couple of points here in game 2 on their block.
And that really was not a factor in game 1. Decker was able to hit around the block and on the edges. Papillion's made an adjustment here in game 2.
Ailes to Decker. And Decker goes right through the block and gets the kill.
And there she comes with that power, and she says, two's enough. We got to make some changes here. They changed, so can I. That's a smart player. You just got to credit her for making good decisions.
Kozlik into serve. Holiday sets for Roaring. Gets the kill. Kyla Roaring starting to catch a little fire here in game 2.
She's really a very intelligent attacker. She's working the 6th zone. She's got 2 kills in that zone. The block should be taking it. She can hit over the block.
Decker shoved right back by Roaring. Don't tip it over me, says Kyla.
I can reach high and I can reach across, and I don't even believe she let that ball get across the tape. As a blocker, you can reach all the way over there, and she stopped it before it came across. Serve
is wide, and back over to Bellevue West, and Bellevue West trailing 3-0 here in game 2. Decker to serve. Quick setup, Roaring to the floor again.
Roaring doesn't put a lot of heat on this ball, but she just reaches so well. She also has a real nice hand and always gets her hand on the ball.
Just pushed it right down to the floor. Ailes set up on the slide. Woodard kept alive nicely by Papillion. Look at the scrambling by the Monarchs.
Both these teams are known for great defense.
And the kill from Gabby Ailes, her first of game 2.
Gabby Ailes is just doing a tremendous job mixing it up, taking balls and making strong shots with them. And again, just a freshman.
Tatum Ailes serving. And a lift. First point on the ace for Bellevue West's Tatum Ailes.
And Bellevue West has struggled in their passing. They've given the ball really to Holiday in a tough situation. It's hard for her to make some good sets to her attackers, and that's going to be key. They get that corrected. Here again, a tight ball.
Ubanka, Jaksic. P-Tack will set it up now for Ailes. And Ailes gets the kill. 3-2, Bellevue West back within 1.
And Ailes is there one-on-one. Jaksic stayed over, hanging with the middle, wanting to make sure they had that covered, and it gives her a better advantage.
Ailes again. Holiday, Jaksic. P-Tack quick setup. And it's wide. And Bellevue West is back even up at 3. Good run on serve from Tatum Ailes, who is a libero recruit for the University of Missouri. She will be playing there next year. Holiday, Jaksic. And that's why she's a libero recruit.
Exactly.
Ailes. Second pass, great coverage by Fulkin in the back for the Monarchs. And Rohrig can't clear the tape. And Bellevue West has the lead 4-3.
Rohrig gets that ball coming over her right shoulder. It is a little difficult, but she really doesn't get a good hand on it there and isn't able to take it over.
Holiday to Rohrig. Long point for Bellevue West, 5-3 and timeout. J.J. Tocek has seen enough. His 3-0 lead is gone, and now down 5-3. He says it's time to get a break. After the conclusion of this Class A championship, NETV wants to help you navigate through the maze of college planning. Nebraska Connects Destination College follows 3 Nebraskans as they begin the college selection process. This documentary highlights the resources you need in pursuing a higher education. Don't miss Nebraska Connects Destination College after the conclusion of this championship game. Well, the face paint out, the hats out, everybody excited. That's state tournament time in Nebraska. Volleyball this weekend and state football next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from Memorial Stadium. And you'll, of course, see all 6 championship games right here on NETV. Tatum Ailes continuing, or at least trying to continue, her good run on serve. Holiday set up quickly. Right at the net, and they cannot clear it. It's a side out back to Papillion.
Ball tough. The ball hitting the net. If it hits in the middle, it tends to rebound out a little bit further. If it hits at the tape at the top or the bottom, it tends to drop real fast. And it hit the tape, didn't give Ailes much time.
Holiday to serve. Ailes sets it up for Gabby Ailes. Holiday keeps it going. Quick setup and a 2-hit. And it's a side out back to Bellevue West.
Just didn't get that ball cleanly out of the hands, and that's going to be called a 2-contact hit.
Keegan Coop to serve. 5-3 Bellevue West. Jaksic and Rohrig into the net. A couple of times today, Kyla's been into the net.
She's started out strong, but the last 3 swings at the ball, she has made attacking errors. 2 of them from the back row position.
Coop on serve. Bellevue West leading 6-3. Holiday, Jaksic, and a net violation against Bellevue West and a side out to Papillion-La Vista.
Again here, let's see if we can see it. On the middle blocker, Delano in the net.
Amy Hubanka serving for Papillion-La Vista. And Hubanka with the ace serve. A little indecision as to whether or not to play that serve.
And that's just communication. If you're the person passing, it's in your zone. The other person really needs to help you watch the line because you can't watch the ball and the line.
6-4 Bellevue West. Right at the net. And into the net, a lift is called. A lift is called and a point for Papillion-La Vista. Hubanka serving again. Ailes set up, tipped over. Good coverage by Rohrig, falling to the floor.
Questionable. Who's going to take it?
Autry to Jaksic. High in the air. Ailes sets it up for Gabby Ailes, and it's long. Papillion has tied it at 6 here in game 2.
And just really a little indecision by Bellevue West here. That didn't give them a situation where they set the balls cleanly, and Ailes just a little long on her swing.
Ailes, quick setup, big finish in the middle by Brooke Delano.
Delano does a good job. She's got that arm up quick. She reaches so well, and she really snaps her wrist very sharp. It's sending it right down.
Gabby Ailes serve. Holiday to Jaksic, and a net violation.
Delano overreaching. She's really trying hard to be a strong, solid block up there, but she's just catching her forearms in the tape.
6-6 in game 2. Jaksic. Decker, tip over. Jaksic again. Ailes at the net, made something out of what looked like nothing. And trouble there. Again, miscommunication between Ailes and Coop as to who was going to take it.
And really, you can't be hesitant or tentative at this point. It's just a matter of being assertive and saying, I got it, and then you're going to make the strong play. You got to go all the way.
And into the net this time against the serve of Papillion-La Vista, and a side out back over to Bellevue West. 7-6 though, the Monarchs have the lead in game 2. And Petak to serve. And a kill by Jamie Autry, and the Monarchs get it right back. Good play by Autry, the junior.
Autry comes in and swings a nice shot to the right side, working the defense on that side, and comes up with a kill.
Quick setup. Decker, great swing. Carolyn Decker, that's her best swing of game 2.
That's just a great swing, and it's set up by Ailes, setting her a nice fast ball and to the outside, so she has the whole court to work with. That was great.
Oslick in to serve again. 7-6. Bellevue West trailing by 1 on serve. Holiday, Rohrig, long on the shot, and it's tied at 7.
Rory got that ball off the net. It's difficult to put the ball down at the angle that you like when you're pulled off the net, because you got to make that clearance.
7-7 our score in game 2. Rohrig again, trying to get it going again. She has been relatively quiet. Decker off the block, hits it in. Point Bellevue West, it's 8-7.
She hits it off the inside hand of the middle blocker. Middle blockers really are vulnerable there. That's the weak part. You got to push across. If not, if it hits, it's rolling tight along the net. Generally no defensive player there.
Quick setup, Rohrig. There we go, Kyla Rohrig. Get it in a good position and finish it off.
That's the key. They got it to her up at the net so she could really swing and drive to the ball, and that's why she's successful.
Bellevue West, 8-7, leading by 1. On the slide over, Woodard, long, no touch, and a point for Papillion-La Vista. We're tied again.
A little slow in developing on that slide. Everybody could kind of know, and Woodard really didn't have a real pop off her attack, and so sent it long.
Fokin serving for Papillion-La Vista. Decker, oh man, just terminating with authority.
She got a tight set. She's going over the top of Holiday, and that's a little smaller block, and she can jump so well. She just is working over the top of her.
Decker ready. Quick setup, Rohrig, beautifully set by Amanda Holiday, and Rohrig with a great finish.
And Rohrig does the same thing, goes over the smaller blocker and sends it right down sharp.
8-8 in game 2. Ailes to Gabby Ailes. Holiday, quick setup, long on the shot. And it's a side out back to Bellevue West. Tied at 8 here in game 2. Bellevue West needs a win for the title. Papillion-La Vista needs a win to keep this Class A title match going. Holiday, Jaksic, and now an attempt for Bellevue West. They'll set it long to Gabby Ailes. Free ball now for Bellevue West. Petak, tip in.
Just a great changeup. She drops it right in the middle. Everybody's been swinging hard, being aggressive, dumps it right. You can see everybody's collapsing into the ball, but nobody's able to make the play.
Eubanka. Ailes with the kill. Gabby Ailes. And it's 10-8, Bellevue West leading, and timeout taken by J.J. Tocek. Bellevue West 5 points from a title.
And a seventh win over Papillion. That's a big accomplishment if that happens.
NETV sports coverage of the Nebraska High School Volleyball Championships is brought to you in part by Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need us. By Blue Cross Blue Shield of Nebraska, the Blues are good for you. By the Nebraska Soybean Checkoff, promoting soy biodiesel fuel, clean burning and renewable, making a difference for soybean farmers and you. And by Bryan LGH Medical Center, the first name in healthcare. 10-8 Bellevue West in game number 2 with the lead, leading 1-0. Holiday, Eubanka into the net. 11-8 Bellevue West, 4 away from a title. Trying to validate a fantastic season. 45-2 coming into play today. Holiday roaring into the net. The back row attack has been a problem for Kyla today.
Yeah, partially there. The ball wasn't high enough for her to really come in and drive to it without violating the line, stepping over the line. But she's struggled back there.
Deep serve, too deep. And a side out back to Papillion-La Vista. 12-8. Bellevue West leading here in game 2. See if the Monarchs can answer with a run on serve with Amanda Holiday. Ailes. Gabby Ailes at the net. And now Tatum Ailes will set it up again for Gabby. Autry and pushed over. Here we go. Tatum Ailes to Gabby Ailes again. Off the touch, side out, Bellevue West.
Third time's the charm. She kept swinging aggressively. She went to the line, 2 shots. That one she rotated a little bit more and went to that 6th zone, got the hands and sent it flying.
Keegan Coop into serve. 25 aces on the year. Trying to serve Bellevue West closer to the title. Holiday. Big swing and a great kill by Jillian Jaksic. That's her best swing of the day.
Jaksic has been facing a big block up there. She's got a nice driving approach. She gets it working for her there and gets the kill.
Eubanka serving. Overpass, right back into the face of Brooke Delano.
Stephanie Fokin really steps up, a fed ball. That ball's fed right up to her and she gives it right back.
Papillion back within 3. Eubanka to serve. Gabby Ailes. Second pass, good decision. Bellevue West covered well. Jaksic to Autry. Great coverage by Tatum Ailes.
She's a great defensive player.
Gabby Ailes down the line, wide on the shot, and a point for Papillion. They're within 2 at 12-10. Eubanka serving. Serve is wide, and the side out back to Bellevue West.
And that's really that's a tough one. It's a tough time you're within these last few points, and you're starting to make a run. They got to work hard to get it right back.
Gabby Ailes serving. Blocked there. Jaksic will set it up this time for Jamie Autry. Tatum Ailes to Decker. Holiday, quick setup for Jaksic. And a good play by Gabby Ailes. Now Decker with a good ball. Great up by Eubanka.
Great up.
P-Tech, tip to the floor. Delano with the off speed.
Delano does an excellent job here. Both sides been swinging heavy swings. Here she takes it passes it over to that short shot.
Gabby Ailes, a serve, 14-10, and match point for Bellevue West. And Gabby Ailes, who was such a part of game one, can now serve Bellevue West to the title. Ailes to Decker for the title. For the first time since 1997, Bellevue West, your state champions in Class A. We'll crown the champs and give them their awards next. Bellevue West, your Class A state champion.
Nebraska. You live and play here. You raise your family here. So do we. ACE, community-owned, community-operated. Your hometown choice for natural gas.
Wait, hold on. Before you kill your television, give it one more chance to speak its mind. Independent lens. Put the sledgehammer down. Step away from the TV. There you go.
Thursday night at 10:30 Central Time on NETV. You're watching NETV and NETV Digital Television, a service of Nebraska Educational Telecommunications.
Bellevue West, your Class A state champions, 15-7, 15-10. 7 times this year, Kathy, they have beaten Papillion-La Vista.
That is just incredible. Just, again, the level of play that both these teams have to come up clean 7 times and sweeps every time. It's just a great team. Let's go to our public address announcer, Dwight Weininger, with the player awards.
From Centennial and U.S. Bank representative Mary Ulmer. Here are the awards for Class A runner-up Papillion-La Vista High School. Will head coach J.J. Tocek and your assistants please step toward the middle of the court to present the silver medals to each team member. Players, as your name is called, please come forward to receive your medal. Number 1, Jamie Autry. Number 2, Angie Brown. Number 3, Nikki Susi. Number 4, Jesse Shives. Number 5, Alex Muckey. Number 6, Liz Stevens. Number 7, Amy Kubenka. Number 8, Steph Fulken. Number 9, Autumn Noor. Number 10, Jilly Jackson. Number 11, Alicia Webb. Number 12, Hannah Rory. Number 13, Amanda Holiday. And now, all of you are welcome to receive the runner-up trophy for your school. Congratulations, Papillion-La Vista High School. now to the champions. First, head coach Joanne Kappas, we have a special award for you. And now, coach, hand out the gold medals to your championship team members. Number 5, Jenny Kozlik. Number 6, Hannah Lamb. Number 7, Keegan Coop. Number 8, Courtney Babbitt. Number 9, Gabby Ale. Number 10, Kelsey Woodard. Number 11, Chelsea Krychek. Number 12, Tatum Ale. Number 14, Carolyn Decker. Number 15, Laura Brazil. Number 16, Ashley Pitak. Number 17, Brooke Delano. Number 18, Brittany Allwine. And now, for these outstanding athletes in their school, here is the 2003 Class A State Volleyball Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Bellevue West High School.
Bellevue West, your state champions in Class A, and to the victor go the spoils. There is the championship trophy. We'll have more from the Pershing Center in Lincoln in a moment on NETV Sports.
Story time. We'll read the story about the big dog. Yes, on the way to school.
Always there when you need us. Nebraska Public Power District, together with your local public power utility.
Bryan LGH West is bringing advanced neuroscience technology to Nebraska, offering the state's first gamma knife radiosurgery to non-invasively treat brain tumors and severe facial pain, and working with Nebraska's only physician specially trained in coiling for brain aneurysms. Just 2 examples of our commitment to neuroscience care for Nebraskans and our neighbors. Bryan LGH, the first name in healthcare.
NETV sports coverage of the Nebraska High School Volleyball Championships is brought to you in part by Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us. By the Public Alliance for Community Energy, locally owned and operated, your hometown choice for natural gas. By Education Quest Foundation, improving access to college through scholarships, community grants, and college planning services. And by the Nebraska Beef Council, brought to you by Nebraska's beef producers. Beef, it's what's for dinner. Bellevue West 15-7, 15-10 winners over Papillion-La Vista today in this Class A state high school volleyball championship today, where Bellevue West champs in 89, 90, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, and 97. A drought since then, no state championships at Bellevue West, but today another champion for the Thunderbirds of Bellevue West. Hadn't been in the title game since the 99 season, hadn't won it since 97. A generation had come through Bellevue West without a title, but today, a new generation of Thunderbird champions is born as they win at 15-7, 15-10 in 2 games in the Class A state championship game. For Papillion-La Vista, the first time that they have been there without a champion in the first 4 years. 3-time defending state champs until today when they fall short to the Bellevue West Thunderbirds. And you take a look at the champions there, the Bellevue West Thunderbirds. Your champions of the day so far, Class C2, West Point Central Catholic, Class D2, Wheeler Central, and Class A, Bellevue West, the champions. And the championship coach, Joanne Kappas, is standing by down on the court with our very own Kathy Wieskamp. Kathy?
Congratulations, Coach. You're back.
Yes, it's nice to be here.
It's been a little drought, kind of took a little sabbatical, kind of ruled the 90s, but are back here again.
Yeah, this one's special because it has been a while. I think that, it made our seniors who've been on our team for 4 years and looking at all the banners, they wanted this badly.
Well, Decker really stepped in and took charge and showed that she wanted it. She's been playing great all season, but she really provided the leadership you needed.
I thought she seemed unstoppable today.
7 straight wins against Papillion. You're talking about a great team that you've got to be pleased with that. That's a very difficult thing to do.
It was a concern because, they say you can't beat a great team 3 times. I thought 7 was getting questionable. I thought things were definitely, the odds were in their favor.
Well, you've got youth coming back. You had great leadership, so you got to feel good about that.
I do. I don't know that our freshmen will step up to next year what our seniors were this year, but eventually they'll be seniors too.
Well, congratulations on a state championship. Well deserved.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. Joanne Kappas, the head coach of the Bellevue West Thunderbirds, the champions in Class A. We're back to talk with the Class A players of the game in a moment on NETV Sports.
Oh, it's story time. We'll read the story about the big dog. Yes, on the way to school.
Always there when you need us. Nebraska Public Power District, together with your local public power utility.
Programming on Nebraska ETV is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board.
We all know football fans fill Memorial Stadium each season. But did you know the soybeans harvested in Nebraska each fall could also fill the stadium? It would take a much bigger wagon than this. But Nebraska's annual soybean production could fill Memorial Stadium 7 times over. Nebraska's soybean farmers are making a difference, now and in the future.
It's what's for dinner.
Brought to you by Nebraska's beef producers.
First, it was baby steps, then the first day of kindergarten, and now college. But what college is best for your child, and how about the financial costs? Nebraska Connects, Destination College, can help guide you and your college-bound child to the right choices about the many options available for their college education. Watch Nebraska Connects, Destination College. Today at 3 Central Time, only on NETV.
NETV recently threw a party for the winners of the Reading Rainbow Young Writers and Illustrators Contest. Children from across Nebraska were treated to stories from UNL's Matt Jones, NPRN's Laura Black, and NETV's Larry Cooper. They also had the opportunity to meet some of their favorite PBS Kids characters and spend time with their parents and families. NETV thanks everyone who made our Share a Story event so special. We encourage you to read to your kids and be more involved.
From the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, this is NETV and NETV Digital Television.
And welcome back to Lincoln's Pershing Center, where the Class A state championship has been decided, and it's been decided in favor of the Bellevue West Thunderbirds. 15-7, 15-10, Bellevue West defeats Papillion-La Vista for the 7th time this year. All 7 sweeps, and one of the big keys to that victory today, Tatum Ailes, standing by with Kathy Wieskamp.
Hi, Tatum. Congratulations on our state championship. As a senior, it's got to be very rewarding to be in this spot right now.
Yeah, it is, especially since my little sister is a freshman, and this is the only year we're going to play together. And it's Bob, our assistant coach, last year, so it's kind of, we wanted to send him out in style, so we want to get that state championship real bad.
As a setter, you have a lot of responsibility, but you also have the, I guess, honor of being a leader of the team and getting the job done. Really seemed like you took control of that this season.
I had some great defensive players in the back row. Keegan Coop and Jenny Kozlik just played awesome this game. And I had awesome people to set too, my middles and my left sides. And Ashley Pichek did a great job on the back row setting. Everybody just did awesome.
Now, you lose the setting position. You move on from here into Missouri playing the libero position. We saw some great defense tonight, and it shows why they're looking at you.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's kind of sad I don't get to play setter anymore, but I'm going off to new horizons and just going to do my job as a defensive player.
Well, congratulations. Great state championship win.
Thank you.
And here is our other Ailes. This is the young one. This is Gabby. Congratulations. What an impact you made on the outside today. You did a phenomenal job.
Thank you. We played really well. Our defense was very solid, and then my sister could set, and it helped out a lot.
Tell me how much fun it's got to be to have your sister giving you the ball. It's Ailes to Ailes, and here we go. And guys, ever imagine you would be in this situation?
I just, at the beginning of the season with so many freshmen and so many new players with not a lot of experience, I was very nervous, and it was just, I don't know.
Well, you didn't show it out on the court. You stepped out there very poised and did an excellent job. It's got to be fun, too, looking at the future. You as a younger player with several other younger players out there, winning today, having this experience, and getting a chance to come back and maybe do it again.
Yeah, I hope we can capture it 4 years in a row. That would be great, but we'll have to see.
All right, well, congratulations. Excellent job, and good luck in the future. All right, Carolyn Decker, congratulations. What a showing today. You were phenomenal, unstoppable. It's got to be a great thing as a senior going out and playing a tremendous game.
We were just so excited. We knew that we wanted this all 4 years. We thought maybe last year was our only chance, but then once we got into the season, I was like, oh, I know we can make it.
As a senior, you've been working hard to get in this position. You've been disappointed in the past, the last couple of years. At the beginning of the season, did you step in and say, this is what we're going to do? It's my last year. I've been there. We've got a lot of young people. We can do this.
Before the season starts, I was like, oh, I don't know how good we're going to be. We're starting a lot of freshmen and everything. But once we started playing together, we knew that we'd have to push every single time to not even give a team a chance to think they can beat us.
Well, and you did a great job throughout the season. Wonderful season. Beat Papillion 7 times in a row. You got to feel great about that. And again, as a senior, enjoying your state championship.
Oh, yeah, it's the best. It's the best feeling in the world.
Well, congratulations. And again, enjoy your championship.
Thank you.
And Kevin, back to you.
Champions here throughout the morning session, and a long way to go here today. 3 champions crowned, the latest Bellevue West in Class A. We'll have more from Pershing Center in Lincoln in a moment.
Programming on NETV is provided in part by Education Quest Foundation. For over 15 years, Education Quest has offered free college planning services. These services include scholarship searches, student loan information, college selection, and help with completing financial aid application. Education Quest is located in Kearney, Lincoln, and Omaha. Appointments are available at 800-666-3721.
Nebraska. You live and play here. You raise your family here. So do we. ACE, community owned, community operated. Your hometown choice for natural gas.
Hi, I'm Kevin Kugler, along with Adrian Fiala, inviting you to join us next Tuesday for another live edition of Big Red Wrap-Up after the Kansas State game.
Kevin will review and analyze the Wildcat Husker game, plus Rick Shaw from Huskers Illustrated will be here with all the latest recruiting news.
And be sure to vote in our sideline survey. How do you feel about the Husker Facilities Renovation and Improvements Project? Check us out at mynptv.org/Big Red Wrap-Up. Join us next Tuesday at 7 Central Time, right here on NETV, Nebraska's home for sports.
That's the news from Lake Wobegon. For all the women are strong, all the men are good looking, and all the children are above average.
Saturdays at 5 Central Time on Nebraska Public Radio.
You want the truth. We'll help you find it. You want the whole story. We won't stop until it's uncovered. You want to think for yourself. We'll give you what you need to decide. Frontline. In a world full of questions, we answer to no one but you.
Thursday night at 9 Central Time on NETV.
Sunday night at 10 Central Time on Nebraska ETV2.
From the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, this is NETV and NETV Digital Television.
Bellevue West wins the Class A state championship 15-7, 15-10 over Papillion-La Vista. Let's look at the highlights of the Class A state championship today, and a lot of activity from the Ailes sisters early, and in the middle there from Brooke Delano.
And really also Decker. Decker was unstoppable all day. She was very aggressive up at the net. We see her coming, a 1-2 punch right here, and that was something was very familiar all day long.
Kyla Rohrig tried to get it going, and through the first rotation in that front row in the second game, she really did.
She really came alive in the start of the game too, but then really Bellevue West quieter. She got stopped up in the front, and that really made it a struggle for Papillion.
Decker again coming through. The tip over that time by Woodard for Bellevue West, and just too much firepower on the Bellevue West side, and fitting to end it with Carolyn Decker.
She did a phenomenal job all day long, and as a senior, what a great reward.
And Carolyn Decker headed to Creighton next year, but leaves her high school days as a state champion. Bellevue West wins the Class A state championship. We'll have more from the Pershing Center in a moment.
Bryan LGH West is bringing advanced neuroscience technology to Nebraska, offering the state's first gamma knife radiosurgery to non-invasively treat brain tumors and severe facial pain, and working with Nebraska's only physician specially trained in coiling for brain aneurysms. Just two examples of our commitment to neuroscience care for Nebraskans and our neighbors. Bryan LGH, the first name in healthcare.
Programming on NETV is made possible by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska.
These cost about $50. This costs about $57,000. Choosing to use these can help you avoid this. And since inactivity is a better predictor of death than smoking, high blood pressure, and even heart disease, using these more and this less could save you more than money. A message that's good to know from Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska.
Next time on Nova, 2,000 miles beneath our feet, there's a storm brewing.
The Earth's magnetic field is getting weaker rapidly.
We've seen very abrupt changes.
And it will turn our world upside down.
Is the Earth's magnetic field about to flip?
The question is not if, it's when that's going to happen.
PBS presents Nova, Magnetic Storm.
Tuesday night at 8 Central Time on NETV.
from American experience.
Let the word go forth from this time and place to friend and foe alike that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans.
Through political triumph and personal tragedy, no family had a greater hold on the American imagination. The Kennedys on American Experience.
Monday night at 9 Central Time on NETV. From the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, this is NETV and NETV Digital Television.
Bellevue West wins the Class A state championship 15-7, 15-10, ending our morning session of championships here at the Pershing Center. First champion in Class C2, West Point Central Catholic. Then it was Wheeler Central winning in D2, and Bellevue West winning the Class A state championship. The first session is done, and it was action-packed, but there is more to come. We'll return at 5 o'clock Central Time for Class D1, C1, and Class B championship action. Now, for Kathy Wieskamp and the entire NETV sports production crew, I'm Kevin Kugler. Goodbye for now from Pershing Center in Lincoln.